Hey everybody, so we've been asked how to upload an image to Design Space, and I'm going to do the duck head that Jason and Michelle asked for. So basically, this one obviously is on Facebook. I don't have a clue what image this is, but I'm just going to show you how to find an image basically. So if I want to find a duck head logo, I guess, and heck, it could be the Oregon duck head, I don't know. I just type it into Google, and then I would just go to images, and then find whichever duck head I'm looking for. Oh, and look, there's the one they want. Okay, so here's your duck head logo, and all you need to do, so sorry, I just realized that light is just blocking everything, is save your image as, I personally make a Cricut folder just because it's a lot easier for me to find my stuff that way. So I always keep it just on my desktop, and then this one I'm just going to save as duck head. So you're going to open your Design Space. And you want to go to New Project, and it'll bring up your blank canvas, and then you just go to Upload. Now, you see this shows all your uploaded images. Well, I'm going to click Upload Image, and then I'm going to go find the duck head image from my Cricut folder. So there's your duck head image. So then you see it comes up with your uploaded image here, and then you have your options. Now this one being so simple and just a bunch of black lines, I'm going to choose simple image because there's no other colors. You just click Continue. Now you'll see that your image looks like this. I'm going to show you what it looks like. So if you don't touch your image but you want it to cut your image out and you just do this, this is what you're going to get because you didn't delete any blank space. So we're going to go back. And I totally went back too far. I'm so sorry about that. Upload. Okay. Simple. So you want to delete all of your blank space, which basically means any part that you don't want in your image. So your background and then the beak. In order to do that, you'll see up here in this upper corner, right here, there is a select and erase, and that's going to select large sections. But if you have like small things you want to erase, let's say I want to get rid of this little tippy tail here, you can just use this little tool and it'll erase whatever you want. If you make a mistake, you can easily hit undo, and it will undo whatever you just did. So now you see I have my duck and all the checkerboard behind it. The checkerboard is what's going to be what they call negative space or blank space. I'm just going to hit continue. Make sure that if you want it to cut out like a decal or something like that, that you do select the one on the right, because that is going to be your cut image. And you'll see that it's gray and not black. So you just click save, and it will bring it up in your recently uploaded images. You just want to click on him and insert your image, and you'll see that you can see the grid behind him. I'll make him really big so you guys can see him better. That you can see the grid behind him. So that means that it's going to cut him out like it does without any of that background in it. I will cut one just so you guys can kind of see. I'm just going to use some random scrap paper. Just use this green to show you kind of what he'll look like. I got to make him a little bit smaller because my scrap paper is not that big. So I always put mine up in the upper corner, but that's just what I do. So when you go cut him, click make it, and you'll see he comes up, and that's going to show you really well like what he'll look like all cut out. And he's going to look, you know, you can see, again, you can see the gridding behind him. And I don't know how well you can see that because the screen's a little funky, but there's the grid behind him. And then you can just hit, you continue to cut him, which I'm sure most of you know how. I'll cut him out for you guys. Let me just make sure this is set to the right thing. And I'll go ahead and cut him for you. I'll move this so you guys can see. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. A little bit better light there. And like I said, I'm just using a piece of scrap paper because I don't need a duck. Now obviously, because I did this in cardstock, it's going to stick to the mat kind of weird, but I'll see if I can pull it off so you guys can see what your duck. And obviously you pull out the beak part, but there's your duck right there. And that was not done with a SVG, it was just done from a JPEG off of Google. So if you have any more questions, just let me know.